What's going on YouTube? Roxas the Torterra here, and today we're bringing you another episode of Pokemon Showdown. But it's not really an episode, it's just, you know, the normal thing that we normally do. It's just another battle. But regardless, let's get into the team update just to see what the team is sitting with right now. We are using our Mega Abomasnow team still. So, we have Gears leading the party, which is weird because usually our Mega is leading the party. So we have Gears holding the leftovers, and he has the ability Clear Body with Toxic, Volt Switch, Gear Grind, and Trick Room. He has full investment in HP, 4 in attack, 128 in defense, and 124 in special defense. We have Nehru, our Azelf, with the Focus Sash and the ability Levitate because that's the only ability it gets. It has Taunt, Stealth Rock, Fire Blast, and Psyshock. We have 4 in HP, 252 EVs in special attack and speed, actually. So that means we are timid most likely because we have, of course we're timid because we have Fire Blast and Psyshock, so yeah, we're most likely timid. Then we have Sharkeisha, our Conkeldurr, who has Assault Vest and the ability Guts and the moves Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Knockoff, and Ice Punch. We also have full investment in special defense still, and we have 92 in attack, 4 in defense, and 160 in HP. I believe I changed his nature to adamant because his careful nature wasn't really helping us at one point. It was like I was taking a lot of damage from special attack still. So yeah. Next we have Abomasnow, our Mega Abomasnow with the ability Soundproof. Just in case we don't have to Mega right away, we can just wait and then Mega Evolve into Mega Abomasnow with the Snow Warning. We have Protect, Giga Drain, Earthquake, and Blizzard. We have full investment in HP and special attack actually, and we have 4 in attack for the Earthquake, just to do a little bit more damage. And we have 2 Slowbro, our Slowbro, who's holding the Rocky Helmet and the ability Regenerator and the move Slack Off, Scald, Trick Room, and Psyshock. Full investment in HP, almost full investment in defense being 248, and special attack is +4, and the special defense is +4 as well. So we have Chompy, our Garchomp, leading the team. At the end of our team, which you can't see, you know, we can click on Chompy. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. We have full investment in attack and speed, and we have 4 in HP. She is currently Jolly Nature, and she is holding a Choice Band. She has the moves Outrage, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Iron Head with the ability Rough Skin. So hopefully Chompy can put in some work today as well, because she actually comes in clutch sometimes, but. So we do see he has Charizard, Skarmory, Tyranitar, Slowbro, Breloom, and Raikou. So his whole team is like a little scary. I feel like he'll lead with the Skarmory, honestly. There's many things he can lead with. He can lead with the Breloom as well. Tyranitar is an optional lead too, or Raikou. So he's gonna lead with Breloom. I do feel a Spore coming, but not really. I feel a Mach Punch, but he might just switch because he can't really do much. I'm gonna taunt and see what he goes for. He is gonna go for the substitute actually. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do some Stealth Rocks up while I have the chance. So that's really good. He might predict me to switch and go for a Pursuit, so I'm just gonna taunt him. He is gonna go for the Pursuit. I don't know why I predicted that of all times. I just predicted that just now. It just seems like it was a thing. I'm just gonna go for the Fire Blast, and it's resisted, but maybe get the Burn. He's gonna go for Pursuit. Yeah, that was really, I don't know how I predicted that. Usually I don't predict Pursuit Trap. I just pretty much just go with the flow. So I actually predicted that for once. I feel kind of proud of myself. I'm actually just going to. I mean, he doesn't really have a great switch in for the. Yeah, he really doesn't have a great switch in for the Sharkeisha. So honestly, what I can do is just go for a knockoff in predicting his Slowbro. Oh, so he's gonna go into his Skarmory, which is okay. I'm gonna get a crit. Oh my god! Actually gonna get a crit on that. And what I'm actually gonna do now, he's probably gonna set up. Let's go for a Drain Punch. He's probably going to set up Stealth Rocks, and he's going to defog it. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, that's going to be another crit. Ooh. Kill him. I can't stop him from setting up, though. Mach Punch is not going to kill. I'll go for the Mach Punch anyway. He's going to go for the Protect. So he does see me going for Mach Punch now, so he can easily switch into his Charizard. I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch. He's gonna go for a Brave Bird. That's fine with me. I'm gonna just Ice Punch him. This Charizard proves to be difficult though, because that Charizard might be Charizard Y. Cool story. He goes cool story, bro. Okay. So what I want to do here is actually go into Gears, and if he goes for a Burn or Toxic, I'm fine. He goes for a Side Shock, that is resisted. To resist Gears, he could go into his Tyranitar, to be completely honest, or he could just stay in and burn me. So his T-Tar is gonna come through. I'm actually just gonna stay in and go for a Volt Switch, because he probably is faster than me, to be honest. I would hope he's faster than me. Okay, so Fire Blast misses. Oh my god. Okay, this thing has to be Assault Vested. This thing has to be Assault Vested. I don't know. So now I can't safely go into a Bomb Snow, because not only does he have Fire Blast, but it might be Assault Vested. That Volt Switch did too little. Let's see. It did 4% to him. No, that's definitely something wrong with that. He'll probably stay in if I go for a Bomb Snow right now. I'll probably stay in. I'm actually gonna go into Sharkeisha, and I'm actually gonna stay in and go for a Drain Punch. He's gonna switch into his cool story, Slowbro. I find that kind of weird, because the first time when he switched, I went for the knockoff. So interesting. He could go for a Psychic type move. I don't feel like he's predicting me. I'm gonna go for Gears again. Yeah, he's gonna go for a Side Shock. Really interesting, actually. I'm actually just gonna go for a Toxic now. He has Fire Blast on this thing too. Oh my god. So we're gonna miss the Toxic. Oh, the one thing you shouldn't miss. Oh, good thing though that the wait a second, that's interesting. Good thing that the Trick Room wore off, but something's interesting about that. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch. Yeah, that's interesting. Cause he has Fire Blast on that too. Like all his mons have Fire Blast. Like I was just thinking something that was interesting, because if he were to go for if I were to go for Toxic, he could just go into his Breloom, to be honest. I find that interesting for some reason. I don't know. I'm actually gonna go for a Scald. His Raikou is gonna show up. I could have went for a Trick Room, predicting that. We don't snag a Burn either, so we are left in a position where we are not looking good. So I'm actually just gonna switch into Chompy. I hope he doesn't predict that and goes for a Hidden Power Ice. He predicts it and goes for the Hidden Power Ice. That's so annoying. It's so obvious but so annoying at the same time. And to a Slowbro too. That's the crazy part. I want to say we could live one hit, but we're not probably. So I'm gonna go for Trick Room anyway. Now's the time for him to go for that move. So actually, he's just gonna switch. I don't understand that too much, but I'm just gonna go for a Side Shock at this point, and we are gonna just one-shot his Breloom. He could have been doing that to get his Raikou out of the Hidden Power. Oh, he's choiced, obviously. So he's choiced. Yeah, here we go. He's choiced. Funny thing is though, he would go into this so he can go for what? Volt Switch, or for a Thunderbolt. I don't know, but I'm switching into Mama Snow because I don't trust this. He is gonna go for the Thunderbolt as predicted, and he does snag the Paralysis on a Bomb Snow, which is very unfortunate. I'm actually just gonna go for a Giga Drain here. If the Charizard comes through, I don't see the Charizard coming through anytime. I think he would stay in. Yeah, or go into Slowbro. We are gonna get the Giga Drain off, thankfully though, which is really awesome. At this point, I kind of want to go for a Blizzard, predicting him to switch, but he hasn't been switching very often with this. I'm just going to go for the Blizzard anyway. He does switch into Tyranitar, which is really cool. That's not going to do much. That's that part. And this thing has Fire Blast as well, which is really insane. Why did all his Pokemon have Fire Blast? Can I hope for him to miss? I would hope for him to miss, to be completely honest. I could hope for the miss. Hope for the miss. Because if he hits me, we're going to just get wrecked. I don't know. But he knows I'm expecting that. That's the funny part. So what I could do right here is probably just stay in, go for an Earthquake. Predicting that. But at the same time, I know he's going to go for the Fire Blast. And I have no real good switch. And he can Pursuit Trap my Slowbro. You know what? Let's go into Slowbro. He's going to go for the Fire Blast, obviously. I want to go for a Trick Room, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Kind of want to deal damage to this thing and possibly burn it, but I'm actually just going to go for Trick Room. Pursuit is not enough to take me out, which is really awesome. And he took a lot of damage from Rocky Helmet, which I actually don't mind. I'm going to go for a Scald here. Can we get a burn? We do get the burn on this thing, so that's really awesome. I'm actually just gonna slack off in his face, cause like I have nothing else better to do. I was gonna slack off in his face and hopefully he switches, cause this thing is half beaten. So his Slowbro is actually in a pair. I don't like the fact that all his Pokemon have pretty much like, you know, Fire Blast and whatnot. I don't see him going for Fire Blast, but I do. I'm just gonna switch anyway. He's gonna go for the Scald. That's really okay with me. I'm actually gonna go for I could go for the Giga Drain, taking out his Tyranitar or this, or he could easily just switch into his Charizard, leaving me in a really bad space. So let's think. But the problem is, all his Pokemon have Fire Blast. I'm actually gonna go for a Giga Drain. Yeah, he's gonna stay in because last time I went for Blizzard when he switched out. So Mega Bombstone putting in the work right now. Mega Bombstone putting in the work right now. Charizard could easily come in. What Charizard is that is my question. Is it X or Y? Charizard is gonna come in. Heathcliff. That's Sword Art Online, I believe. Sword Art Online. So what if I stay in, right? Here's my proposal. I stay in. He predicts me to switch into Slowbro, and he goes for a Solar Beam on Slowbro, but I don't switch. Instead, I just stay in, and he goes for the Solar Beam on my Bombstone, and I go for a Blizzard and at least deal some type of damage to him, you know. But at the same time, it's really hard to do that because I can miss, and at the same time, if he does that, then I'm going to be out of my Mega as well. And I lost Chompy already, so Chompy can't come and save me at this point. So it's a matter of somehow figuring out how to get a Trick Room up. So actually what I'm going to do here is go for Protect and see a Mega. He's Charizard X. And he does get the D-Dance off, actually. This is really scary. Actually, what I'm going to do is switch into Gears and hope for him to go for a move now. He's going to go for the Fire Punch. That's cool. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. I know he can't one-shot my Slowbro at this point, so I'm actually okay with this. I'm going to go for a Trick Room here. He's going to go for Dragon Claw. He's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. I'm fine with that. Tricky part is him staying in now or going for D-Dances. He's going to go for a Dragon Claw again, and the Rocky Helmet is going to take its toll on him. Really good. I'm going to go for a Slack Off again. This may force him to switch at this point. He could D-Dance. He's going to Dragon Claw. It is taking him down, which is really great. At this point, I think I may have to sack off my Slowbro and go for a Side Shock. So I'm going to go for the Side Shock and let him Dragon Claw me. So Heathcliff is going to go down, which is really awesome. All he has left, I think, is Raikou and his... his Raikou and his Tyranitar. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go into Sharkeisha. And here is the Raikou. I'm actually going to go into Sharkeisha for this very, very reason. I'm going to go for a Drain Punch. And that's going to do a lot of damage, which is great. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball. Just be short of taking me out. Trick Room is going to expire, but I'm going to go for the Mach Punch and hopefully take this Raikou out. Yes, Raikou goes down. So now all we have to deal with is his Tyranitar, I believe. And he forfeits the battle. So that was a great battle. You guys got to see the power of Mega Bombstone. We actually did really well with the team. That was amazing. We got to pretty much see how the team works. And we got to kind of capitalize on some of our Pokemon's items, such as... Slowbro's Rocky Helmet. Like, you got to see us slack off and fight against the Charizard X that in our team. But the fact that he had Dragon Claw and not Outrage kind of helped us win this game, because not only were we able to set up a Trick Room after the Dragon Claw, we dealt some Rocky Helmet damage and we could slack off at the same time. while going first, which was amazing, and we took down the Charizard X easily. But I don't know what else to say. That was just really great. I'm happy that the team like really showed its characteristic. But anyway, with that, we're gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna check out the like button, like it in front of it, break it, destroy it, do whatever you want with it, but don't hit the dislike button because it'll make me really sad if you do. And thank you guys so much on the support for the Showdown series so far. It's really awesome to see you guys come through, because the last video we had with the Mega Bombstone team, you guys hit 5 likes. So I'm happy that you guys are actually watching it and enjoying the series. So with that, I'm pretty much out of here. But also stay tuned, because there's gonna be something else uploaded to the channel other than the Showdown video today. So be sure to catch it. It's really cool. But with that, I'm out. Bye.